So I know that there are so many of you out there that have been researching plastic surgery, that want to get plastic surgery, but you are scared to death. You are scared that something's going to happen to you during surgery or after surgery, which is a very valid, real concern. But also, there's a lot of you out there that are overweight, that have some weight that they need to lose. And that's part of the reason why you want to get some plastic surgery, because you want to get rid of some of that weight. But your current weight is causing some issues, some concerns for you. And that's a very real concern as well. So I want to share with you a case study of a woman that I just had a consult call with not too long ago, and she was wanting to get a mommy makeover done. So I wanted to talk about her situation a little bit, and hopefully it will help you in your research process and your decision making process, and just help you be better informed and more comfortable with your decision. Okay. Excuse my voice. So the woman that I had a consult with, she was 43 and she has three children. And her oldest is like in their 20s. The youngest just turned two. So she's got that big age gap, just like I do. And she's done having kids, just like I am. I ain't trying to have no more kids. She ain't trying to have no more kids. Like, she done. I'm done. And so she is ready to really embrace this next part of her life. This next season of her life is her time. She wants to bring her sexy back and feel like she is in control of her own body again, like it's her body. And if you've had kids, your body don't feel like it belongs to you after you have them children. So this is what she's going for. But her question was, should she lose weight before she goes to get this mommy makeover? And so I said, well, how much, like, what is your target weight? I said, like, where are you trying to get to? And she said, well, it's about 25 pounds from where I am currently. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad. 25 pounds is not a lot. I said, how much are you thinking you want to lose before you get this procedure done, before you get the surgery? She said, well, I've been thinking about it, and I think it's going to be about 15 pounds I want to try to lose before I go get the surgery done. And she's like, but I don't know if I should even worry about losing the weight. I don't know if I should lose the weight, or if that's not enough, or if it's too much. She goes, help me. I don't know. So I said, I got you. I got you. So this is what I told her. I said that 15 pounds is very doable for her and is a really great idea for a variety of reasons. And I'm not going to go into all of them in this video, but one of the major ones I told her is, anytime if you're overweight, anytime you can lose a little bit of weight before a surgical procedure is a pretty big deal and is very beneficial, because it reduces your complications intraoperatively, so during the procedure, but also postoperatively during the recovery process. So anytime you can reduce risk and complications, you need to do it. So by losing that little bit of weight, that does, go in her benefit if she's able to do that. So that was one thing. The second thing I told her is that losing that weight is a good idea because it's going to allow her to see her body differently, to see her body at that lower weight, and she'll be able to decide or make a better decision with the surgeon about what, size implants maybe she'll want to get, where she might want to have fat injected, where she wants to have some fat, taken out, how her shape is going to look, because she's going to look differently, right? After you lose 15 pounds, you're going to look differently. So things are going to sit differently. So I think going into the procedure in that at down 15 pounds is going to be in her benefit, rather than going in at the same weight and then getting the surgery done and then trying to lose 25 pounds after that. Like, that doesn't seem to make very much sense. So that's kind of how I laid it out to her. Lose the 15 pounds now and get into that routine of those good habits, right? Those lifestyle changes now. Get into that habit and get your insulin levels down, get your inflammation down, get your glucose levels down, get your blood pressure down. All of that, get all that in check before you go into the surgical procedure. You're going to set yourself up for success that way, rather than going in overweight, going in with a bunch of inflammation, going in with a bunch of high blood sugar, going in with high blood pressure. That just sets you up for complications and for problems during the procedure, after the procedure, and when you go home. So again, looking at it in the long term. And also, she'll have better results after the procedure because she's lost the weight, right? And then she'll be down. And then during her recovery process, I talked to her about the benefits of IV hydration therapy. So this might be something that she might want to consider after her procedure is done while she's recovering, to help with inflammation and to help with wound healing. It'll just help her with her energy levels, with her hydration. It'll just help her feel a lot better. That way she's able to move more, move sooner, because after you have surgery, moving is the name of the game. You want to be up and moving as soon as possible after a procedure. And these major procedures, like a mommy makeover, it's going to be very painful afterwards. So anything that she can do to speed up the process is in her benefit. And so again, there's so many amazing IV infusion therapies out there that you can use during your recovery process to help speed that up. And then also to just get better results, help with your skin, help with the wound healing. It'll help all of that heal up and seal up really well for her. So she'll be feeling so much better. So that's just a couple of things that I talked about with her. Again, I'm not going to go into all of them because I don't want to make this video super crazy long, but those are just some things to think about if you are considering having plastic surgery and you are wondering, should you even worry about weight loss? And I'm like, yes, you should definitely consider losing some weight before a procedure, and then being able to maintain that after your procedure will only set you up for success, right? You got to protect that investment that you just done and gone through, the pain, the money, the time, all of that. You want to protect that, and you want to make it last as long as possible. So what can you do to set yourself up for success and then maintain that after your procedure? Okay. So I hope this has been helpful again for you in your research process and your decision making process. And I am offering consult calls. So if you have something coming up that you are having some questions around, feel free to reach out to me if it's a situation just like this. I am going to be covering another case study. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow or in the next coming days, but again, it's going to be about a surgical procedure, and I'm going to talk about it. And I know you will find it beneficial because so many other people, women, are in the same boat as well and thinking these same things. So, I'm not afraid to go there and talk about this kind of stuff. So let me know if you found this video helpful. If you have questions, you can leave them in the chat, or again, just reach out to me privately or book a consult call with me, and we can talk through this to help you feel a little bit better about something that maybe you've been thinking about or wanting to get done. You're scared to get done. We can talk about it, right? No judgment here. Safe place. So, all right, guys. Thanks so much for today's video. Wait, what did I say? Thanks so much for tuning into today's video. And like I always say, for balanced life, just add spice.